the biggest unsolved mystery ever. The letters of the Zodiac Killer. In my youth, I read Zodiac, which was followed by the 1971 film The Zodiac Killer. Since then, I've been captivated by the Zodiac Killer case and the ciphers he sent, mainly because many of them remain unsolved. Aside from gunning for the Zodiac, I've read nearly every novel and book that has been written about the case. An award-winning political cartoonist for the San Francisco Chronicle, Robert Graysmith, got intrigued with the case as he tried to decipher its mysterious coded messages, which he eventually cracked. During the late 1960s and early 1970s, the Zodiac Killer was a serial killer who targeted people in Northern California. As of this writing, no one knows who did this. Between December 1968 and October 1969, the Zodiac assassinated people in Benicia, Vallejo, Lake Berryessa, and San Francisco. Men and women aged 16 to 29 had their lives threatened. In a series of sarcastic letters to the Bay Area newspapers, the assassin coined the moniker Zodiac. 4 cryptograms were included in these letters. Only one cryptogram sent has been deciphered to this point. Since then, it has been investigated again. This person is known as the Zodiac Killer, for the simple reason that there were simply too many suspects to consider. One of the most well-known suspects is Arthur Lee Allen, even in the recent 2007 David Fincher film Zodiac. Graysmith went so far to meet him face-to-face. When Chirijo Bates, one of the Zodiac's victims, was stabbed to death at Riverside City College in California, Arthur Lee Allen became suspicious. During the weekend of the murder of Bates, Allen is said to have been in Riverside. Allen received a Zodiac watch for Christmas in 1967, according to his brother Ron. For Allen, the watch arrived in July or August of 1969. Cross circle, symbol utilized by Zodiac Killer, is the emblem for the Zodiac watch. Allen is claimed to have made these assertions to Don Chaney within days of receiving the watch, according to police statements. Within days of acquiring the watch, Allen allegedly told his friend Don Chaney the following lies. He would like to randomly murder couples. He would write letters to the police, outlining his offenses as a form of jest. The cross-circle emblem on his watch would be his signature. Zodiac would be his moniker of choice. To alter his appearance, he would apply makeup. To shoot at night, he'd mount a flashlight to the barrel of his gun. To get ladies to pull over in rural regions, he'd claim they had tire issues, then loosen their lug nuts and finally kidnap them. Several investigators still believe Rick Marshall to be a strong Zodiac suspect. According to what we know about Zodiac, Marshall's physical appearance and background are a perfect fit. When Chirijo Bates was murdered in Riverside, California, in 1966, Marshall was a neighbor in the area. On Scott Street in San Francisco, Marshall resided in a basement. Only a few short kilometers separated this area from Zodiac's sole San Francisco crime scene. During the early 1970s, Marshall worked as an engineer at KTIM, a San Francisco Bay Area radio station. Similar to the symbols Zodiac used in his exorcist letter, KTIM's initials resemble the letters K and T. When Zodiac delivered his Red Phantom letter in July 1974, Marshall was working as a projectionist at a San Francisco silent movie theater known as The Avenue. Investigators concluded that Zodiac was inspired by a silent picture when he signed this letter, The Red Phantom. J. Newton Chandler III, Whodunit himself as one of the unsolved mysteries. A self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head claimed the life of elderly hermit Joseph Newton Chandler III on July 30, 2002 in Eastlake, Ohio. Autopsy results revealed that he had colon cancer, which may have played a role in his suicide. To to settle the man's estate, probate courts sought out his surviving family members. Joseph Newton Chandler III, a 9-year-old boy, was killed in an automobile accident in Texas back in 1945. This mystery individual had been using Chandler's identity for decades, it was revealed. The birth certificate that he requested in 1978 was used to apply for a Social Security card. A slew of hypotheses arose as to the man's true identity. Since Chandler looked like the Zodiac killer's composite sketch, a lot of people started to think that he might be the Zodiac killer. Joseph Chandler was also mentioned as a possible suspect in the investigation of a Jack the Ripper victim. Stephen Craig Campbell, a wanted fugitive since 1982, has a strong similarity to the suspect in this case.
Finally, on June 21, 2018, the U.S. Marshals Service announced the identification of the suicide victim, known as Joseph Newton Chandler III as Robert Ivan Nichols. 1 second. A man of mystery known to all the world with a name that is not his own. Next, a secret identity is revealed, laying bare to all his secrets. That is but one. Why was he hiding away? Was it really due to child support, as his son mentions in an interview? Why did he have a suitcase packed at all times, ready to run? Whatever the reason, it has surely gone with him to the grave.
There was a time before the internet brought an end to physical media, where the main way for us to share information remained true to the original concept. Before the year 2000, sharing of information was logical. Any person in possession of an idea had one manner of informing others who also possessed an idea. This simple premise is why magazines were so popular. They provided a medium for readers to share their thoughts with like-minded individuals in an environment that remained true to the original concept. Of course, we know that this is no longer the case today. Today, anyone with a device and an internet connection can share their ideas simply by posting them on the internet. And anyone can call themselves a journalist and accept payments for writing articles without ever producing anything of value. The mere existence of unsolved mysteries is truly riveting, and there are countless tales of murderers, kidnappings, serial killers, and mysterious disappearances that have remained unresolved for decades. For some people, these stories are captivating while others find it narratively boring. We all have our preferences on which mysteries we enjoy the most. However, each tale is captivating due to its mysterious nature, and we should be thankful for the stories that capture our attention. If you are also a big fan of mystery genre, then don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, Case Closed, to make sure you stay updated on some of the hottest mysteries out there. See you in the next video. Until then, we bid adieu.